I'm just like, got stuff on my mind, like, many times I'm just getting whacked. I just got whacked in the head with a realization last night as I was reading the book of, what was it, Ecclesiastes? Please correct me if I'm wrong on that pronunciation, but as I was reading, I looked upon specifically chapter 6, verses 1 and 2, and it said something about, like, how people toil and work under the sun or something like that, and they're given all these riches and everything they could ever desire materially, but they're not unable to enjoy them, but yet a stranger enjoys them. And then the first few times I read that part, I didn't think much of it. It was like, okay, back in that time, like, somebody works for somebody else, and yeah, the work goes for someone else to enjoy. That's that. But last night as I read it, I just got whacked in the head with the thought of, I just read that verse and I thought of YouTubers, like people on social media who have like a whole lot of followers or subscribers or like something like that, and they're making a good old bit of income, and with it they can get like a whole ton of other things they want. They can just buy anything, you know, and the work they put in, or just like what I read, they have all these riches and things, and all those material, all things that one could desire materially, but they don't enjoy them. They're like burnt out, you know. They no longer do it because they want to. They're just doing it because they have to. And I just keep thinking back to, like, why do we toil under the sun, you know? And yeah, I think just like why. And like then after that I thought, like, well, what's the solution to that, you know? And I'm thinking like later in that very same book that I was reading, chapter 9 or something, I believe it was, it said that we should all be merry with what we do as we eat and drink and enjoy things. Like, probably not like drinking as in like over drinking alcohol or something like that, but what I got from that, or how I interpret it, was we should be finding enjoyment in little things we have, you know. Like, I just got, I don't know, like a super big YouTuber with a whole ton of subscribers, but I still enjoy life, you know. I just got a little baby desk, a little laptop, and I just build some model kits and sometimes make some Minecraft skins, something like that. But I'm not entirely doing it because I want to, or not. I'm not gonna second that. I'm not entirely doing it because I have to. I'm doing a lot of it because I want to, you know, and I find enjoyment in that. I guess what my point here that I'm trying to get across is, if you are burnt out, or you're just carrying a heavy burden, you've grown weary, you're just tired, take a break, I guess. It's good to want to work and work and work and all that, and there's a difference between procrastinating and resting, you know. It's great to work and work and work, but sometimes we all need a little rest, you know. If you never give rest, eventually you're just gonna flop over on your face and then you can't do anything. So, I guess, if you find yourself burnt out, like you're wondering why you still do these things, like maybe maybe you're just working on a big like a project or something that at first you're enthusiastic for, but like now you just wonder like why am I doing this stuff? And if you don't feel like doing it anymore, then if you feel burnt out, then just take a break, you know. Do something that you feel like you want to do, I guess. Find the things that fulfill you, that you truly find joy in. Things that don't just give you a quick jolt of something and then you're just miserable the rest of the time. Look for something that you see goodness in, that builds up that joy over time. You know, just you do you. It's alright to just rest and chill out for a bit, you know. And another thing that's been on my mind, here's my second little just yapping session here, second part of it. As I was reading the same book of Ecclesiastes, I've just got that book on my mind a lot lately. As I think of why we toil under the sun, I think of some of the very first things it says in that book. All is vanity. Like there's nothing that is new. Like it's like what has been done is being done. What is being done will be done. There's nothing that hasn't been done, you know, if you really think about it. And I'm just thinking of like things where it says like all is vanity, I'm just asking why. And even earlier, as me and a couple others were driving. We were driving us home from work. Like on our way home, we had to go pick up some dog food, and then in that sort of kind of square kind of place, I don't know what it's actually called, but all around me is just like people in costumes. I hear like music, and I see people handing out candy and people being in costumes just having a good time, and all I can think about is just like how it's just gonna end eventually, and how whether or not it's just pointless, whether or not there is a point to doing it. I just thinking of like all is vanity, and I'm just thinking like, and like as we're walking back to the truck from getting the dog food, we do decide to stop and get a little candy, and I get a couple pieces of candy, which I still have. This took place just like an hour, like 30 minutes or an hour ago, as I am recording this. The whole ride home with the book of Ecclesiastes just stuck in my mind. I just stare down at my lap with the candy in my hands. I'm just thinking of a whole lot of different things it's saying in Ecclesiastes. I just stare down at the candy, and I'm like, why? What's the point of this? I'm like, if I eat this, am I any closer or farther from God? But now, as I'm getting home, or as I am home, I just got home, I am thinking like the sort of conclusion that was in Ecclesiastes about what I was saying, is that we should at least do things that we enjoy, and not like we should water the flower, not the thorn bush, I suppose. We shouldn't let ourselves be weighed down by burdens we place on ourselves. And we should not let our failures, our setbacks, our trials and tribulations, we should not let our flaws drag us down. Failure is the greatest teacher. And I believe that even if all is vanity, even if we toil for other people, at least we should do what we want to do. We should do things that are truly fulfilling, what we find enjoyment in, and what can make a positive difference for another, whether big or small, minor or major, visible or invisible. We should, whether it be just wishing somebody a happy day or giving them a reason to wake up alive tomorrow when they've lost hope, we should do it. And suppose we should just be grateful for all that we do have, and we find joy in the little things. Because if we can't find joy in a little, how can we find joy in much? You know? That's why I'm grateful to even that I woke up alive this morning. That I got to live another day. I'm grateful that I have this camera to record with. And this bed that I'm laying on as I'm recording this. Although I'm probably just going to use the audio from this and put over some Minecraft footage or something that y'all are seeing right now. So I haven't face revealed. But I'm grateful for everything. And I thank God for everything. And I thank Him for Him. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. It's my yapping session. I haven't posted in absolutely ages. Hope at least y'all got something out of this. So, yeah, it's bad. I'm procrastinating doing dinner to record this. But yeah, that's about it.